It's Transquest96 here with another video review. This time we have the Hot Toys Avengers Bruce Banner figure. So yeah, so as you can probably tell from the box, this is the exclusive version which comes with the Hulk as well as another few accessories. This review is just going to be of Bruce Banner and the things that he comes with. When I do my Hulk review, I will be reviewing the extra items and then of course Hulk in that one. So yeah, so I'm going to treat this like it's just the Bruce Banner figure. So yeah, so I'm very happy to get this. I was really happy when this went on pre-order because I missed out on Hulk the first time and I did want to get Bruce Banner, so this was a perfect way to get both of them, and I'm very happy about it. So yeah, so there's the box. Of course it sticks with the same pattern from the Avengers toy line, and if I'm not mistaken, this box is with this exclusive box is exactly the same size as the regular Hulk one as far as height wise, but just it's larger width wise to get both of the figures on there in 2 layers. So yeah, so let's go over the figure. So here's Bruce Banner out of package, but before we go into the figure, let's go over his accessories. You of course get the standard Hot Toys base, the Avengers styled one with the Avengers logo, and then the little Bruce Banner nameplate, as well as adjustable cradle. Not much to talk to here because it's the same as always, but I like that there's, you know, a unified look for these Hot Toys figures, and they all come with the same type of bases. I feel like a lot of the new toys have those extravagant bases which have the whole flight mode type of you know, pole so that you can have them like in flight, which looks really nice for some poses. It's awesome, but it does kind of, you know, make everyone look so different that I kind of like it when they all have the same type of base. So it is nice that he does come with a standard base. So it comes with 8 pairs of hands. You've got 2 fists right here. You've got 2 relaxed palms. Here's one of them. The other one is on the figure at the moment. You get one right hand, which is for holding the scepter. It's got a very, you know, it's just circle-ish grasp, so it really can't be used for holding anything but a scepter or something like that. Then you've got 2 completely open hands, and then you get a left hand that's got that's more of a relaxed palm, but with a little bit of a grasp, which you can hold things like the glasses, like I have him doing right now. So overall you get a really nice range of hands. You know, I really couldn't ask for anything more, except I wish that they gave you a hand just like this, but for the right side. That would have been really nice, because really now you only have the option of having him have that hand with the, you know, holding the glasses or something like that on his left hand. So I would have liked it on the right side. Otherwise, it completely, you know, he comes with all the hands that you need, so I'm really happy about that. Alright, other than the hands and the base, you do get 3 other accessories: the scepter, the watch, and then the glasses. I'll go over the glasses in a second when I put them on his face. But as far as these, you get the scepter, of course. It is the half scepter, which is really nice. It's, you know, the shrunken version that he holds during that very intense, although there's no fist fighting, the very intense, you know, anger fight in the helicarrier between all the Avengers. Really, one of my favorite scenes in the movie, and at the end of it, you know, with Bruce Banner's a little scene there. That was really great, especially with him ending up holding the scepter at the end. Very cool. It is nice that they included it with him. I know a lot of people are going to complain that, oh, we already have the scepter, so you know, it's really kind of pointless to have it here. But I think that for anybody who doesn't have the Loki, they don't have the scepter, and if they didn't include it with this guy, people would be complaining that he didn't come with enough and that he should have come with this scepter. So I think that it is really nice, even though for me, because I have the Loki, it's nothing new, of course, but it is still nice to get it, and definitely needed for this set. He also comes with a watch, which does look quite nice. I do plan on putting this on him. Whoa, it's way out of focus. Too far. But I do plan on putting this on him when I take off his jacket. So, because I haven't put it on his wrist yet, I think it should fit really well. Those I don't see any problems. So yeah, so I will show that to you when I take off his jacket. But overall, it does look really nice. You get some nice design there in the face of the watch. But I'll go over that in more detail later. He also comes with glasses. Here he is wearing them. They are not the ones that are full size that go over the ears. They are cut off, but then like have little notches in the hair that they're supposed to fit into to make it look like the hair is covering the ends of the glasses, which is a smart idea. They don't fit super well though. Like I have them on here and they're fine, but like when I move them around or when I just move his head around, they seem to fall off pretty easily, which is quite annoying. It might just be my figure, or it just might be something that everybody has a problem with, but it is a bit annoying at some points. Overall, it does look pretty good. I think that he looks a bit better with them off, I have to say, or at least he looks more movie accurate with them off. But with them on, it does look kind of nice. It looks pretty decent. The silver is quite bright, which is really good, and it really looks like the glasses are actually magnifying his eyes a bit too, which is pretty accurate, which is really nice. So overall, the glasses look really good, but just they should be a little bit more, maybe just have a little bit more space in the hair for them to fit into, so that they don't pop off so easily. But overall, they do look quite nice. Alright, so let's now go into the face sculpt. As you can see, it looks pretty good. I think that this is one of the rare cases where the face sculpt actually looks better in person than the preview pictures look, in my opinion. And I have to say, it just looks better in person. And I don't know what's with that. I've heard other reviewers say it, but it's true. It, you know, on camera and on pictures, it just has more of a rounded look to it, which doesn't make it look accurate, while in person it doesn't have that look. So I don't know if it's just the angle that we look at it because we're kind of above it maybe, and when it's on camera or on pictures it's more just straight up at it. I don't know, but it does have a different type of appearance in person, I have to say. But overall, it does look very nice. His expression is quite serious. There's really nothing going on there. I think that's a pretty good expression for this character. I don't mind at all. I like the hair, how it's kind of laying flat on his head, but it isn't straight up on his head. It is kind of hanging off the top of his head, which does look really nice. And the hair itself does look really good. Those little notches where the glasses go are completely hidden, basically, so that's just really great. You don't even notice it. And overall, his hair does look very nice. Very well sculpted, of course. Hot Toys knows what they're doing. And the face sculpt is actually really quite great. You know, it was something that I was very much worried about when I saw the preview pictures, but it turned out to be pretty good. It's not saying that it's perfect or anything, but, you know, I definitely think it's pretty good. And if you know, for Avengers 2 or, you know, Avengers 3 or the next Hulk movie or whatever, I'm sure that we'll get another version of Bruce Banner, and they'll definitely make it look a little better, because there is room for improvement. But at this point, it does look really nice, and I really don't have any problems with it. Alright, so now going on to the costume and the body of the figure. Of course, it is quite simple when you just look at it. There's, you know, he's not wearing some extravagant costume here. It's just a you know, basic suit. But overall, it is made quite well. As you can see, it's just a very light brown suit up top, and it's very well tailored. It really looks good. Sometimes characters with suits, they look a bit too big because of the shirt has to go under the suit, so it gives him a very bulky look. But this one, it's really not the case. The only thing that I'll say is his arms, you know, kind of, you can't push them in so side together, you know, they kind of pop up, which is a bit annoying and is a shame. And that's basically just because of the 2 layers of clothing underneath. It also does hinder the articulation. You know, you can get a decent bend on the elbow there. The bicep swivel does swivel, but it doesn't swivel super well, but there's still a decent amount of posability in it, and that's really nice. I just wish that you could push in the arms a bit more, or have it so that he has his arms behind his back, but it won't swivel enough to do that. Maybe if you messed with it a lot and you moved it and then moved the outfit and then moved it and then moved the outfit, you'd be able to do it, but it is definitely something that that would be a pain to do at least. But the jacket does look really nice. It sits pretty flat. Maybe you would have liked it to sit a little flatter, but nothing to complain about at all. He does have pockets here. I'm not quite sure. They do look functional. They might actually be able to open. You might be able to slip his glasses in there. I'm not sure. It's nothing too special though. Going on the inside though, beautiful texture on the inside, really well done. I love this. It looks completely realistic and just great. And the purple costume underneath does look very nice. I do plan to take off this jacket. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those situations that when you decide to take off this jacket, you're not going to get it back on. And that is definitely a disappointment. But I have to say, I think that I'm going to be pretty happy with him with the purple shirt on, and instead of having the jacket on. Because although it does look nice, nice. I think the purple shirt is going to be the more superior look for him, at least. And then pants-wise, very nice. I mean, nothing too special here. Just, you know, basic design, but it does look good. It does hang down so that it does cover his shoes a bit. But I think that looks really nice, and I really don't have a problem with it. Let's just go over his shoes really fast. Alright, so here are his shoes. As you can see, they're very nicely sculpted, and they do look quite nice. They don't really have, they don't come up anymore. That's why you can kind of see his ankles. You know, I set up his pants like that just so you can get a good look at the shoes. But, you know, when you have the pants down, you can't see the any of the skin, so you can't see any of the toy. Just so you know, didn't want you to get worried about that. But overall, they look quite good. You get some nice ankle articulation too. Really helps you stabilize them and get him in a very good look. So overall, really do like these shoes. Hard to compare if they're movie accurate at all because, you know, we don't see his shoes, but I'm sure they are. So overall, quite nice. Alright, so here he is without the jacket on, and as you can see, he looks really nice. I wasn't sure, you know, if I should take the jacket off, because once you take the jacket off, it's going to be very hard to put it back on, so I just want people to know that most likely, if you take the jacket off, it's going to have to stay off. You know, speaking with, like, the Red Skull figure, getting that black jacket on was so hard once he has the inner shirt on, so I'd recommend taking that jacket off only if you are prepared to leave him like this, and I did come to the conclusion that I thought that I would be liking him like this more, and I was completely right. For me, at least, I really like him in this look a lot better. I think that he looks great, especially with the rolled up sleeves. You can leave the sleeves down. Obviously, when he's wearing the jacket, the sleeves are down. But what I like to do is you take the sleeve, you just kind of fold it up, then you push it back, and then you fold the end of it just down like that. And that's basically how I folded it back. I think it looks pretty good, and I'm very happy with it. Really like the way it's tucked in, and because of this, the range of articulation has opened up, and he's definitely got a lot more articulation, and he looks more interesting. He's not so just, you know, with the other one, there wasn't, you know, a natural type of stance you can get him in, other than just having his arms kind of down, and this one you can get him in a really good look, and I really do like this, especially with him holding the glasses. And like I said, I would talk about him wearing the watch. As you can see, looks really great. It is a pretty tight fit. You're gonna not only have to take off the hand, but I would recommend taking off the ball joint as well. That's what I did. It helped me a lot more to getting it to fit just around his wrist. And overall, looks great. You've got some great detail in that watch too. Really looks nice. And with the jacket off, I mean, you can really see the watch and really appreciate it, because you can put the watch on while you have the jacket on. You can do that, but you're really not going to be able to see it, and you know, it's just gonna not be worth it. So I really do like this look with the jacket off a lot better, just to give you a little 360 look. As you can see, he looks natural, and he just looks good. And then what's also cool is now you've got an extra jacket. I don't know, that jacket looks pretty decent. You know, I might want to use that for an Obadiah custom or something. So overall, really do like his look like this. He looks fantastic. This is how you're going to see him for the rest of this review, because I'm just going to leave him like this because I want to put him right on my shelf just like this. So yeah, so now let's get some size comparisons. Alright, so here's a comparison between his Avenger brethren. As you can see, we've got Captain America to his left, Tony Stark to his right, and Hulk right behind him. Hulk was obviously very necessary for this. Definitely wanted to give you a little comparison of that. Hulk is massive, and he looks really cool with Bruce Banner. That out the way, let's just with Captain America and Bruce Banner, they're a fair size. I mean, Captain America is Chris Evans is fairly tall individual. I think that the toy is too tall. I've expressed that in just about every comparison I've done with Captain America, but it's not terrible. So overall, you know, their size compared to each other is perfect. It looks fine. Now we go to Bruce Banner with Tony Stark. Now that, on the other hand, as you can see, Tony Stark is shorter than Mark Ruffalo, and he's shorter by a small but fair amount, and that is definitely very disappointing. Especially since I was excited to get Bruce Banner so that I could, you know, have him posed with with Tony Stark, because they had that great scene together, and they just seemed to really go together in the movie. So it is very disappointing to see their size difference, considering Mark Ruffalo should be an inch shorter than Robert Downey Jr. In real life, that's their height. Mark Ruffalo's 5'8", and Robert Downey Jr. is 5'9". So overall, it is really a shame not to only see that that's not there, but that is completely the opposite, and it makes Mark Ruffalo look like kind of like a big guy, and it really shouldn't. I'm not sure if that's a problem with Mark Ruffalo or with this Bruce Banner figure, or if it's a problem with the Tony Stark figure. I don't know. Tony Stark seems to be on the short side. It might be the Tony Stark's figure's fault, but I'm not sure. Overall, that is very disappointing though, because I really liked to have them together. You know, they'd still fit together and whatnot, but it just doesn't look perfect. And I think I didn't mention this, but none of them are on bases, just so you know, just so you can get a size comparison with them all. None of them are standing on anything. So that is a disappointment to see him with Tony Stark. But as far as with Captain America and Hulk, he does seem to be in pretty good scale. So and not only in height wise, but just having them together, he looks great with all the Avenger figures, and he really fits in with the Avengers setup. So overall, this Bruce Banner figure is very good. I really do like him. He comes with a very decent amount of stuff. You might say that he is lacking on accessories, but he really comes with everything that I can think of him coming with. It's a reasonable accessory. So overall, I think that it's a really nice figure. Character was good. A lot of people love Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner. You know, personally, I think Mark Ruffalo is great as Bruce Banner. I don't know if he's better than Edward Norton in my opinion, because I love the other Hulk movie, but nonetheless, I think that he is a great Hulk, or a great Bruce Banner. So overall, it's great to see Hot Toys make him. Definitely a figure to get if you are into making kind of displays with your Hot Toys figures, because a lot of the scenes where, you know, the Avengers are just talking and whatnot, or just doing something, Bruce Banner is in there with them, so it would be really nice to have a really great display of them fighting in that room, or even what Hot Toys did at their expo when they showed this guy for the first time, which is have him in a display with a shawarma scene. That was just really cool. But other than that, this is a really great figure. If you have Hulk, this is a cool one to get. It's not 100% necessary though. That's what I have to say about this figure. He's not 100% necessary. He's not one of those characters that's a must-have. He's really not a superhero in this form. I would only consider Hulk to be the superhero. So because of that, he's not necessary, but he is a really nice addition. So I'd say get this if you're a big Hot Toys fan, and especially a big Avengers fan. If not though, there are a lot of other figures to get over this guy, and I would recommend the Hulk over this guy, because of the character wise at least. But this is a really nice figure. If you're on the fence about it and you're really tempted, I mean, this is going to be a great display piece, but I have to say it will be mostly just a display piece. There's really not, you know, many poses you can put him in, because he doesn't fight like this. So you're really just going to have a standing Bruce Banner. You can get him in a nice stance, like, in my opinion, what I have him in right now is really nice for me, and I'm very happy with it, but you really can't get him fighting somebody, you know, and because his face is so stern, you really can't get him in a mid-transformation Hulk look either, unless you're taking a picture from the back or something. But overall, a really great figure, just character-wise, not 100% necessary. It's very much going to be up to you whether it's worth it or not, but if you're on the fence, it is a good figure, and definitely one that I'm happy with getting. So there you go. So that's my review of the Avengers Hot Toys Bruce Banner figure. My Hulk review should be up, should be the next Hot Toys review that's posted. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and thanks so much for watching.